friends, Raptor from Saturn here with a quick content warning. This game deals with being in Germany in the 1930s. As I'm sure you're aware, that means that we are going to be dealing with Nazis and anti-Semitism and homophobia and all of the horrible fucking things they did. So, if you can't handle that, or you'd rather not deal with that, you are more than allowed to sit this one out. You don't have to watch this video. I just think this is a really good game and a really compelling look into what it was like to be alive during that time and want to do something about it. Especially given the potential chaos of today's world. So with all that said, let's get started with Through the Darkest Times. Millebrow, Berlin-Brandenburg. Safleden. Paint Bucket Games present.
I remember when Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor in 1933, the masses cheered. But we were not among them. We knew that the times would be bad now. We knew that the Nazi threats were not empty. That those people meant what they said. We had to do something. We couldn't just stay silent. But we also knew that it can cost us our heads.
Hitler ist Krieg. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, I was gonna put the content warning here, but seeing as we've already stumbled head first into goddamn Nazis, I think I'll put it at the front of the episode, like the very first thing. So hi! Welcome to Through the Darkest Times. Let's try a game about beating Hitler. I'm the Raptor from Saturn, and I'd like to thank my friend Karaz for this game. Crispy Toast. No save games, no going back. Members of your group are always on the edge of leaving. Let's start with story mode for now. Oh. Character custom. That's not hair at all! Yeah, that one looks the most like me. You will not be silent. We are your guilty conscience. The resistance will not leave you alone. Following the authoritarian idea, causing economical, triggering mass unemployment, increasing nationalism, growing anti-Semitic prejudices. Jesus Christ. Those are the most unpleasant I've ever seen. The Chancellor of Germany. The same night still, three friends meet in the back room of a Berlin pub and commit to resist what is about to come. Everywhere in Germany, ordinary people, friends and families made the same commitment, risking their lives to help others and fight the inhumane regime. This is their story. Episode 33. When I enter one of our secret meeting places, I hear Lotte Schmidt say, "The new Chancellor, Hitler! This is a disaster! How could President Hindenburg appoint him? We knew this would happen. What should we do now? What is missing? What should we do now? It's really bad. The question is, what should we do about it?" I say, "We must do something that makes an impact, something big to wake the people up. We need to do it now," says Dorothea Well. "We're not going there yet," argues Lotte Schmidt. We need to convince more people to support our cause before we draw any attention to ourselves. They're just waiting for a reason to have people like us arrested. Don't you think so too? Ask me. Act fast or gather supporters? Let's gather more supporters first. While we wait, the Nazis persecute and kill people. They get stronger every day and they aren't stopped. So, here's what I would say to that. Yeah, they are doing terrible things. And it sucks. But you can't save everybody. So what we need to do is make sure we are the most effective we can be. And do what we can while we can do it. And a part of that is not raising a stink, unfortunately. Oh boy. It's sad and unfortunate, but that's how a lot of these situations are. You can't just go. They will kill you. You will be thrown on the fire too if you get caught. And what good are you to the resistance if you are dead? You're right, but we can't help anyone if we are dead or in prison, can we? Thank you. So what is the most important task right now, Dorothy asked. Helping the persecuted, finding the truth and spreading the word, fighting the regime. Let's go with helping the persecuted. The people who are persecuted need our help, I say. End of scene. Morale +5, checkpoint. Hitler is Chancellor. Centrum talks with Hitler. Service Centrum Party has a number of questions on how the new Chancellor planned to continue certain policies. By the election results, a new right-wing conservative government led by Hitler should see a number of Centrum ministers. So far, Hitler hasn't answered. Sandwiches. Tens of thousands of organizing stormtroopers, brown shirts marched through the Hindenburg Tower after Hitler's appointment. The paramilitary group was clearly prepared and awaited this moment. What can I say but yikes? Alright. I guess our only option is to plan missions. So what do we got? Find a new member, required skill, stealth and passion, risk very low, duration weeks 1, required members 1 to 3. Collect donations, Kurtzspark, required skill, literacy. Here we go. We have the literacy. The common knowledge of your character, propaganda, creating, distributing, convince others of your cause. Empathy. This is secrecy. Empathy. Talk to workers. Okay, so that just brings us back there. Unknown mission. Requires 30. Okay. So this requires empathy and propaganda. This requires empathy and propaganda. And this requires secrecy and empathy. There's times, but God, Hitler is evil and an enemy of the church. I can't believe that Hindenburg called him Chancellor. I just hope he will be gone again soon. Bruno Ultimate. Okay. So what I want... What do I want? I agree. You need to find candidates you can trust who are willing to join our group, but don't give away their recruiting for the resistance. You're right. You are right. Hmm. Uh... like when you're trying to escape. So that didn't help. What about intel? But that increases risks. That decreases risk. Alright. I think that's good. So you guys are doing that. And we want some money. So... Lottie? Whoever's among the workers in Kurtzberg will be willing to help us out with some donations. Helpful. Right? This is in the current planning phase and starts the execution of the planned action. Are you sure? Let's do it! 5 people are still supporting us. Our supporters do need 2 marks to our group. Supporters among the workers in Pittsburgh. She's successful. People are upset about the latest atrocity of the regime and are willing to help our group. We almost got maximum payout for that. To sort of find out if they were willing to join a group, she finds that who she thinks might be able to become a core member of the group. Now it's on us to decide which one should join the group. Alright. We have Erna Lundorf, a moderate liberal. Oh! I see. Okay, so everyone has an ideology. Oh, they all have all of these stats. They just, like... Yeah, okay, alright. Hitler is Satan. I am sure the Holy Father in Rome will see this. He did not. Let's see. We already have a Catholic conservative. Monarchist! Five propaganda, 1 secrecy. So basically, do I want the unemployed communist or do I want the moderate liberal teacher? It's already dark as I ride home on my bike. The streets are empty and an ice-cold wind sneaks its way through my scarf. I pedal harder. to Platz. This sexy group of men ganged up on someone, shouting at him. Head for the group. There are 3 men all wearing the brown shirts and swastika armbands of the SA. They are surrounding a civilian. Get off the bike and move closer, turn around and ride home. Oh no! Oh, here we go. Alright. Dirty Jew! Yells aloud as fun. He steps forward and pushes the man so hard he falls to the ground. Let's approach carefully. Use his hat. I see that he's wearing a kippah beneath it. That's it, Rudolph. Show him. Cheers, another. Let's interfere. Hey, Asha, what's going on here? Leave him alone. What do you want? Demands Rudolph. Mind your own business. Piss off. The group slowly moves towards me, forgetting the old man for a moment. Let's calm them down. Come on, guys. No reason to get so upset. Shouldn't you be celebrating why all of this violence? While I talk to the group, the old man quietly gets up and moves away from us. Son of a... Yes! Yes! This is how you do. This is how you do. Even just stopping a situation like this can be more than, like, just standing there and putting yourself between an abuser and an abusee can give them time to run. Make yourself the center of attention, and that lets the person you want to help get out. Just being there as a thing to take notice of can disrupt this. So he got up and got away. I fall silent and watch the old man make his escape. The guy called Rose called her. You better bugger off right now or you will seriously regret it. It's a new day. You people can't oppress us You people can't oppress us any longer. That is how it is, eh? You know what? Shouldn't you be happy now that your Pharaoh has taken over, I say? Talking, I see the old man moving further and further. Rudolph, says the third SA thought. I think the Jew is gone. Play stupid. What do you mean? Now the group has turned around and realized that their victim is in fact escaped. Sneak to the bike. Stop! Stop! You will pay for this! Used to these things happening. So every week we lose 10 morale. We got, so +2 morale overall. Supporters, there's no weekly decline in supporters. Parliament dissolved! What can I say but yikes? Members of the House lose their seats. The chance remains from appealing to government or any new election. So-called emergency decrees massively limit freedom of assembly and speech. Hitler's newly expanded power can be used to shut down protests and quash any critical press. Hitler speaks with high-ranking general military officers discussing the need to rebuild the army and expand to the east. In the middle of a meeting, Lottie Schmidt addresses the group. Everyone, there's a public protest against the Nazis. Good idea or bad idea? This is tough, because on the one hand, if we go to this big protest, then they can catch us. On the other hand, if a whole bunch of people go to the big protest, they make a big stink, make a big show, and yeah, the more people there, the less likely it is to get dangerous in terms of, like, the Nazis will be like, oh no! Too many people! What do? Okay. And the thing with the Nazis is protests won't work. So... people willing to protest are exactly the people we need. Empathy and propaganda. So the money did nothing. What's the one thing we didn't do last time? Talk to workers. This wants empathy and propaganda. No, Lottie, you stay. They joined 200,000 protesters who gathered in Berlin, heard a speaker and asked the crowd participating in unity and resist. Do not worry, there are too many of us. Hitler and his henchmen can't stop us, he says. We talked to protesters. Some are willing to support us in the future. Excellent. New right-wing coalition. The right-wing parties DNVP and Stealth have established a company of Schwarzweißrat. They will participate in the March elections and build a coalition with the Nazis. Schwarzweißrat. Heinrich Mann and Cathcart stepped down from their positions within the Prussian Academy of Arts and under pressure from the Nazis. Hitler was the anti-STAP election campaign with a speech in Berlin's Sportsplatz. I know that's how they can. Well, oh, right, that's the base. Will Marx help here? We might need a new member. You know what? Fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. And then I think we'll call it for now. With a friendly couple, the Elgringers have invited me over for coffee. Okay, Hubert Engert and his Annegert, and also members of the church I attend. Unfortunately, the conservation turned to politics. Charles is here. Well, I know that our church isn't too happy about it. I don't really think there's anything wrong with... How so? Sure, says Hubert, Hitler has some controversial views regarding the church, but I think he is taking care of a problem that's much worse than the Nazis. Don't you... What would that be? The communists! The communists are the real threat, don't you think? Or do you like some coffee? What about the Jews? There's nothing wrong with being born Jewish. As Christian, we shouldn't accept the kind of... Don't you agree? So the problem is, after all, it was the Jews who killed the Lord and their Savior Jesus. More coffee? What about the violence? They torture and murder their opponents. This is wrong. You must agree with. A whip is for the horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a rod for the back of fools, says Annegert with a smile. You who dissipate and attack their leader can't expect anything less. I don't know what to say. Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's how late it is. I need to get home. Wait, you can't leave with this. Here, take some cake with you. Here's your humor for me. It was too great to see you. Welcome to see you at church then. Thank you, and goodbye. Yes, see you in church. We lost one supporter. Yes, traditional. She says all who are upset about her life trust with the dream and are willing to help the group. So it's a little bit more money. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get ourselves a goddamn communist. Haha! Ooh, we lost a little morale. Industry leaders support Hitler! SS and SA form new police force. Oscar Maria Graf leaves Germany. This is about the Herzog. He is a social democrat. His views don't go with the group any good. Group with different views and opinions, we are united in the fight against the regime and that she needs to live with that or leave the group. Doesn't seem too happy with my decision, but it doesn't bring it up again. Walter Herzog seems relieved. So they're both unhappy with that decision, but what can we do? Because we need a goddamn communist for this one. Did those marks do anything? No. Alright. So I think I'm ready to call it here. I'm going to continue playing this on my own because this game is ripping my heart out. Ay. Alright. Oh. I will see you all next time. Farewell.